chosen. Okay? I know y'all see it. I know you see it. What's the song? I know you see it. I know you see it. Okay? Now, I just got this in the mail. Y'all gonna stop playing with me out here in these streets. Now, I got this in the mail as a gift from one of my subscribers. And when I tell you this girl has hands, she has hands, y'all. Okay, I kind of wish this was my hair. It's giving big hair. Okay, it's giving 1940s. Okay, this right here is real talent, y'all. I can't even lie. This girl did this with her hands. When I tell you chosen, and it has a little cute logo right here. It says Mom B. Okay, y'all got to check her out. Let me see what's her information, y'all. Mom B. Thank you, Mom B. It feels so cozy. It feels so snug on my head right about now. Y'all know I have locks, so it ain't but too many hats that's gonna fit on my head. Now, this is not one that I would naturally just go into the store and pick up, but I must say, you know, Mom B, you got me thinking out here. Got me thinking about it. This is cute. Y'all can visit her on TikTok at mom614 mom.614 art or mom B7777. I think that's better. Mom B7777. Listen, y'all gonna have to stop playing with me out here, chosen. Because see, this is what I'm talking about when I say y'all have talents. You have gifts that are absolutely amazing. Please don't sleep on your own talents, and definitely don't let the world sleep on you. This is absolutely amazing that someone can sit down and do this with their hands. I mean, ombre. Can I get ombre? Can I get earth tone? Okay. I might have to play with this a little bit to see, you know, the different ways that I can, you know, move it around and give it, you know, this. When I tell you, y'all are some talented beings out there. Talented beings. Please don't sleep on your gifts. My children was just telling me, they was like, Mommy, did you know Kai quit? Kai quit. I'm like, who the heck is Kai? They showed me the young man on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I've seen clips of him underneath my new YouTube shorts. Apparently his name is Kai Cenat. And they showed me the video of him quitting. You know, I was kind of pulled in because it seemed so sentimental, you know. And so apparently he's really big on YouTube, young melanated man, over 14 million subscribers apparently. And his audience is mostly a younger audience, but it feels like, you know, because he was coming up underneath my shorts, I assumed that he was starting to connect with a more adult-like audience. But either way, he was very nervous about this new pursuit. He's starting to make a clothing line, his own clothing line. And he was getting really emotional, like, you know, everybody knows me for content creating. Everybody knows me for doing one specific thing. And I'm nervous that, you know, maybe I may not be successful. You know, he was having his own self-doubt. And it was a very touching video because I'm looking like, wow, you know, once you're able to reach a milestone like that, there's no doubt. Never have any doubt in your mind in terms of your beliefs. This man has reached milestones that people would never be able to see in their lifetime. Okay? Has reached far past the notoriety that even many celebrities receive. And so I had to come on and just tell y'all, stop playing. Don't play with these gifts that the Most High Mother and Father has gifted you. Mom B, okay? You should not be working at anybody's 9 to 5, okay? If you are there, then I'm strongly suggesting that you speak with the Most High about quitting that job so that you can fully utilize those talented and gifted hands to continue in your purpose and focus on your craft. It's just certain people that don't belong working up underneath somebody else, helping someone else to become rich, or being the hands and the feet and the mind for someone else's vision. Especially when you have this type of talent. Everyone has their own energetic signature. Everybody has their own gifts. And when you perfect these gifts like this, you ain't got no business. Not near business working for anyone. I can see this being, handbags. I can see this going really far, okay? She also sent me this cute little cap here that she knit. So I'm sure, even though it has the sparkles and stuff on it, I'm sure that for the men, she has something for y'all out there too. With the cute little logo, okay? I'm telling you, don't sleep on yourselves, chosen. We all have our own unique gifts out here. And sometimes it takes a little while to discover them. That's why it's good to learn new things, because you'll be shocked. You could just dive into something thinking, okay, I'm just curious. I just want to see, what it's like to do this or to do that. Next thing you know, you take off within a matter of days or weeks, and it's like people who have been doing it for years will be looking at you like, how? You've only been doing this for how long? And you are that advanced? You're that skilled? It's because the way that you see things, chosen, is so different. You're a visionary. So the colors, the angles, the shapes, and the things that you see, chosen, no one else is able to replicate it or duplicate it the way that you can. And so I'm here to motivate y'all, to encourage y'all. The readings that have been coming out as of late, when I tell you my spiritual team, they've been channeling through me. That's all I am, is a vessel. And they've been very, very plain about, look, keep going, stay dedicated, stay focused on the vision, no distractions, okay? Lay the foundation out. It's go time. It's action time. Like, that has been coming out consistently in the readings. And when I received this today, I didn't know what to expect when I opened up the package. Many of you know you can send things to my post office, my P.O. box. If you're interested in sending me something, I'm more than happy to receive it on this end. I'll give you my P.O. box in my email. Just check the description box for my email address. But, I mean, it's just one thing about the chosen seed is that while Mom B is not the only one who is creating hand knitted creations like this, right? Mom B is the only one that'll get me to wear this, okay? I mean, when I saw it and pulled it out of the package, it was just like, wow, so unique. Handcrafted in a way where you could tell that it was made with love. And it's like, a lot of times people get afraid. Like, okay, I might get lost in this pool of so many other people who are doing the same thing. That's what Kai was speaking on in the same, that's what I was picking up from him in the same breath, that he felt like he would just get lost without his name being attached to his content creating, that he would get lost if he jumped out there to try something new. But this is the year to move on your visions and to step out of that not so comfortable comfort zone. This is the year to bring those creative ideas to the world. Your talents are not meant to be hidden. Y'all have had so many different visions. I can only imagine that young man just sitting back having so many different visions in his mind about the types of things that he would love to see people wear. Maybe even the types of things that he wanted to be able to find on the shelves but couldn't find them. And it's like he allowed himself to grow on one platform, and once he realized he had already explored everything he could explore about that particular gift, he decided to jump in on another one. Jumping in nervous, yes, but jumping in and going full speed ahead. Like, he was out there learning how to personally, he sat down with the people that would be creating his clothing and said, I want to learn. I want to see it in the making. I want to see how much hard work and dedication is put forth to create the fabrics from scratch. I want to know what the process looks like from start to finish, because he wanted to feel completely, fully submerged and engaged in his vision. And I strongly suggest that you all follow suit. That was a perfect example of someone that's jumping out there to start something new, but doing it afraid, but also learning, using the resources they have to learn everything possible. That's why it keeps coming out in the messages. You have everything that you need at your disposal. There's not one thing in this world that you don't have access to where you're able to understand how it works, the intricate details from start to finish. Maybe there's one thing, but 99.9% of all things, okay, is right there at your disposal. These phones used to be our detriment. Everybody's head was down. Now my hopes is that most people whose head is down, they learning something. Okay? They're not just feeding themselves with useless information, but they're learning things that's actually going to equip them to be very fully prepared to embrace their natural gifts. We are really, really blessed to live in these times, y'all. In the age of Aquarius, we are some favored people, chosen, favored, because we don't have to do all of the footwork and the leg work that our most recent ancestors had to do in order to achieve particular things. You know, there was a time where you couldn't learn anything unless you went to an institution, spend thousands and thousands of dollars going into debt to learn things. But now we have access to people who have perfected their own skills behind the scenes and have decided to teach you, to bring those videos forward, how-to videos. Okay? You know, we can now stretch beyond having to read through a 300-page book in order to learn particular things. And now you can learn based on your method of learning. That's what we was missing, y'all. Because everybody does not learn well. Everybody doesn't learn the same way. Let's just put it that way. Everyone does not learn the same way. So now you have access to watch videos to learn. You can do things hands-on. You can listen to messages. You can read. But we even have taken it a step further, where now you have access to things such as ChatGPT or AI apps where you can talk directly to the computer and ask questions, have dialogue to get more detail so that it sticks. Everyone doesn't learn the same. And so it's time, you know, that y'all just start giving yourselves permission to dive deep into your creative pursuits. Even if it's something that you're like, but that's not my natural gift, I've never actually done it, don't worry about that. If it's something that you feel drawn towards and you're like, man, I love that. Y'all might just see this hat and be like, ooh, I could see myself making something like that. I've always wanted to knit. What's stopping you? You can literally go to the Dollar Tree and purchase all the yarn that you want. Get you a knitting tool, turn on some YouTube videos, okay? Look up some tutorials and start learning, start practicing. It ain't gonna throw nothing off of Mom B because she got this thing down packed, baby. Mom B, I know you out there, okay? I know you see it. I'm just feeling like it make me want to do a lip quiver, okay? You're like, I'm just, just too classy, okay? I would have to take this hoodie off and like really, do it up with a different jacket or something, okay? And folks be like, where is she coming from and where is she going? I don't know. But I know I'm rocking with Mom B. Listen, y'all, don't sleep on yourselves. And don't let the world sleep on you. Only you can bring things forward the way that you do. Only you. Please, y'all. Listen to the readings. If you need motivation, if you need clarity and things like that, I know sometimes I can get a little preachy, but that's just how the message channels through me. I'm just a vessel. Okay? My spiritual team chose an Aries to bring these messages forward. So it is what it is. But I'm here to encourage y'all because I am the same. Okay? I'm the same way where I had to find my natural gifts. I had to find out who I was. I had to stop being afraid to step out of my comfort zone, step out, past societal norms where they say, oh, the only way that you could be successful is to go to someone's institution, right? Or to know the right people in order to get into the right doors. This is now in the age of Aquarius. We don't have to go through all the red tape anymore. All you have to do is have that faith in the Most High Mother and Father. Have that faith in yourself. Have something that you are curious about. Feed that curiosity over and over and over again. Have the vision, feed the curiosity, learn. Have the vision, feed the curiosity, learn. Have the vision, feed the curiosity, learn. Put forth the practical effort to make it happen. Put forth the practical effort to make it happen. Put forth the practical effort to make it happen. Somebody want to turn that into a song and send it to me? That'll be nice. Put forth the practical effort to make it happen. Do the spiritual work to balance the energy. Practical work, spiritual work to balance the energy. And you keep doing this with repetition until you have mastered it, until you are fully confident in your craft. And then bring it to the world. Give birth to that thing. And when I tell you, it's going to take off, because that's universal law. All of that time and high vibrational energy and beautiful thoughts and passion and love that you have put into that thing, it must yield fruit. Universal law. The Most High Mother and Father is good, gracious, to say all you got to do is be consistent. All you have to do is know. Not believe, but know. Put forth the practical effort to make it happen. I'm going to match your energy. I'm going to match your fly. And I'm going to make sure that you see the fruits of your labor. Chosen. Mom B. Let's get it out here. Let's go. Visit Mom B on TikTok again, y'all. Mom B 7777. Go get her items. Make that young lady rich. Because I'm definitely feeling rich. I can't even get off the camera, y'all. I'm feeling rich. Like Dave Chappelle out here. I'll talk to y'all soon.